Art is a visible display of a concept. Art for me has been a part of my life from a very young age. I'm really attracted to it. Even if me and you don't speak the same language, we don't share the same culture, we can be moved by the same painting, moved by the same movie, or moved by the same photograph. And it might mean different things to both of us, but definitely it is a catalyst for something more. So my name is Rory Menson. I'm 28 years old. I am from Ohio in the United States. Currently, I am a curator and a part owner of IPF, the first and only bilingual arts and culture media platform in Chengdu.
We need to step back and look. Okay.
IPF stands for Idea Production Factory. First and foremost, it is a bilingual arts and culture media platform in Chengdu that is committed to providing a cultural bridge between locals and foreigners through the medium of art. Secondly, we do independent curation. This is everything from personal artists through a solo exhibition to universities to even consulates. We did one for the Polish consulate called Love Impossible for a Polish photographer. The theme of the exhibition is What Does Family Mean to You? This was organized in part by the Manchester China Institute and Creative Manchester with IPF Gallery here in Chengdu. All right, Tracy, let's figure this out. First of all, how do you feel about this being on the side?
Like this? No.
You want it in the middle?
It's better.
We're going to put the Manchester China Institute, Creative Manchester, and Manchester University, and then the entire description of what the exhibition is about and how to vote. This is our idea now. It could change. I like it. What I'm worried about is that we don't have enough wall space for 30 photos. This is the second time an exhibition like this has been organized by Manchester China Institute. I have good connections with the University of Manchester and Manchester China Institute, so they asked me if we'd be able to do something like this in Chengdu, and of course I said yes. Like this is already sandpaper. You can't even really tell.
This works.
Many people have this conception that an art exhibition is as simple as hanging something on a wall, but a lot goes into it first. This has to deal with like making the posters, doing the marketing and the media, figuring out which pieces will go where. It's a big intensive process.
More? 差不多. I think it's fine. Yeah, just like right here and here is fine.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
It's a photo essay competition, which means that it's not just about the photographs, it's about the story behind it. There's 15 from China and 15 from the UK. The point of it was to show that there's a continuity between China and the UK, and that we all have family, and different people have different interpretations of it. This is my favorite one.
Why?
Well, first of all, a lot of the Chinese entries dealt with themes of grandparents. I think that's really important to a lot of people here in China. This one especially is really emotional.
We cried when we saw this.
We cried when we first saw it, yeah, definitely. For Chinese people, actually, many people in your generation or many people who are younger were essentially raised by their grandparents. I can like feel that coming from the picture.
So, what does family mean to you?
Living in China and being married to Tracy has taught me that actually family isn't connected to a place, it's connected to people and how you feel in relation to them. My wife, Tracy, my parents back home in Ohio, my sister in New York, my new family here in Chengdu. The first time I met Tracy was the very first exhibition I ever curated. About a week after the exhibition opened, someone came to see it.
然后当时 Rory 就坐在里面办公。
This woman came in the door and she started to arrange my pieces that I'd worked so hard to hang.
然后他就叫我别动，那个是直的。
I worked very hard on making sure that it looks perfect. And she was like, but it's crooked. And I was like, no, it's not, it's perfect.
然后就这样我们就搭上话了。然后就才知道，哎，他原来也是喜欢艺术，然后跟我做的东西也是他想要做的东西。
It was actually love at first sight, to be honest.
特别搞笑，我当时都震惊了，你知道吗？我就觉得说你在说啥呀？
So we have been together for almost 2 years, and that is maybe longer than some people before they get married, most likely shorter. But sometimes when you meet the right person, you know.
第一次去看了一个展览，然后就开始合作了。
I couldn't ask for a better life partner. I couldn't ask for a better partner in business, a partner in work.
Yeah, they were married in Las Vegas. Do you have the keys? And you're missing something. Do you know what you're missing? Yes. No problem. Let's go.
I think love is work. Tracy and I not only work together, we work on our love. They're tied together. And nobody says that work needs to be perfect. It's not perfect. But just like preparing for the exhibition, I take joy out of working and of doing and of constantly improving and sometimes making mistakes. You know, when you can see the final result, it's worth it. With love, there is no final result. So it's constant work. But if you love work and you love each other, and you love working on each other, and I think it works out.
You want to see?
Want to say something? We're gonna say something?
Yeah, what do we say?
I don't know.
Give me a kiss.
我们结婚了。
我们结婚了，
我们结婚了。
感觉不真实，有点。
拜拜。
One of the first things Tracy and I did was a monthly exhibition guide. The second thing we did was we went to an exhibition together and I wrote a review about it for my own personal opinion. And then this went on the platform.
So today we're going to A4 Museum. A4 is probably Chengdu's most respected museum. They really specialize in a lot of medium art and mixed media art. Today we're lucky because we are going to have a walkthrough of the entire exhibition. They will give us context. That'll be great. The curation of it, the floors are actually gray. You notice that? The floors are gray. You walk in.
They actually created different rooms this time.
Totally.
Yeah. Remember, you talked about that actually you wanted to see more art description with the futurism. Well, right now we don't actually have specific words in the art world to describe those things.
I've always said that I wanted to see something new. I think today I saw something new. The downstairs was all white, the upstairs is all black. They're dealing with this nice balance and this nice symmetry.
To be honest, my personal, I don't like the display or with the media. For me, it's not pleasant.
Actually, I disagree. The first floor starts off simple. You have the installation piece. You walk into a room, the entire ceiling is white. As you're walking upstairs, you're guided by these lights, and then all of a sudden you're immersed in darkness. They're not necessarily trying to bring you back to nature, they're celebrating artificial nature. From a business standpoint, this has inspired me because I think media art is easier to recreate. And from an artistic standpoint, I think if you strike a good balance between media and traditional forms, people will get it without feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah.
How about you?
Wow, the same.
Right?
Yeah, the same.
Thank you everyone for coming today. I'm sorry that we started a little late, but I think it's okay. We had time for everyone to come here. So today is the closing ceremony for the International Photography Competition organized by the University of Manchester, Manchester China Institute, and Creative MCR, and of course IPF Gallery here in Chengdu. Through photography, we have the power to freeze the present, revisit the past, and frame individual memories within the context of our ever-changing and ever-evolving future. When viewed within the context of each other, side by side on the wall, they allow us to break down this framework of the other and really see a glimpse into someone else's life. We can truly view ourselves as part of something much, much larger. It made me realize that I actually wanted Tracy as a part of my family too. So, as some of you may know, we were married this past Monday, and I can't think of a more fitting ceremony or a fitting exhibition than this one. So really, thank you guys for sharing this experience with us. I love you, Tracy. Thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you to all the speakers today. Thank you to everyone who's here. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And we're going to hear from Jenny Zhang next. So thank you very much. A good exhibition for me is one where I walk out of the exhibition hall with a different perspective. I am always after art that is not just beautiful or not just ugly, but art that moves me in some way. You know, I've been here for about 4 years. During that time period, Chengdu became a tier 1 city. I can see the trend of art in Chengdu and people wanting to experience something different increasing. There is no foreign-owned gallery in Chengdu, and there is no foreign joint-owned gallery in Chengdu. So we are rising this wave, and it's hard because we are one of the first people to do it, but I remain optimistic. And my goal for IPF is to really be one of the better, if not the best, international gallery in Chengdu.